There are books that tell a story, and there are books that change the way we see the world. In the quiet summer of July 1960, one such book was born, and it never truly left us. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee entered the world gently, but with a voice so clear, it still echoes more than 60 years later. This is a story about justice, courage, and compassion, told not through grand speeches, but through the quiet strength of a father, the curious eyes of a child, and the conscience of a town. The novel was published on July 11, 1960, by J.B. Lippincott & Co. It marked a defining moment in modern American literature, a time when America, still struggling with deep racial divisions, needed a mirror, and Harper Lee provided one. The story is set in the sleepy town of Maycomb, Alabama, during the 1930s. Through the innocent perspective of young Scout Finch, we are drawn into a world where grown-up truths are seen through the eyes of a child. A world where fairness isn't always guaranteed, and courage doesn't always wear a badge. At the heart of the novel is Atticus Finch, Scout's father, a lawyer, a man of integrity, and a symbol of moral clarity. When a black man named Tom Robinson is falsely accused of assaulting a white woman, the town turns its back on justice. But Atticus, he steps forward. He chooses to defend Tom, knowing full well that he cannot win. The odds are against him. The prejudice is too strong, yet he does it anyway. Because doing what's right means more than winning. Atticus tells Scout, "I want you to see what real courage is. It's when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what." That's a lesson many of us grew up with or learned the hard way. That true courage isn't loud. Sometimes it's standing firm when you're the only one standing at all. Harper Lee gave us unforgettable words that still hold deep meaning. You never really understand a person until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. And people generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. She held a mirror up to society and made us look harder. To Kill a Mockingbird wasn't just a bestseller, it became a staple in classrooms, a discussion over dinner tables, and a memory tucked into millions of readers' hearts. It wasn't about action-packed twists, it was about quiet truths, about what we choose to see and what we choose to ignore. Scout learns that kindness often comes from unexpected places, and fear too. Like Boo Radley, the mysterious neighbor believed to be a monster, but who turns out to be something entirely different. Sometimes the real lesson lies in realizing that the person you feared was protecting you all along. Atticus Finch became more than a fictional character. He became a symbol of moral courage, the kind that doesn't need applause. When the world chooses silence, Atticus chooses to speak. When the town chooses safety, he chooses truth. The novel won the Pulitzer Prize in 1961, but perhaps its greatest reward is the way it continues to live inside us. Every time a student opens that book, every time a reader underlines a quote, the journey begins again. Harper Lee never published another full novel during her lifetime, but that's because she didn't need to. To Kill a Mockingbird was enough. Its message still speaks, that prejudice must be faced, that silence in the face of injustice is a kind of consent, and that conscience doesn't always follow the crowd. As Atticus reminds us, the one thing that doesn't abide by majority rule is a person's conscience. There's also this haunting thought. Sometimes the Bible in the hand of one man is worse than a whiskey bottle in the hand of another. It's a warning that even righteousness can be twisted when used without kindness. This is not just a Southern story. It's an American story. It's a human story. And it reminds us that while history moves forward, the questions we must answer remain the same. It's been over 60 years, and yet, To Kill a Mockingbird still finds its way onto nightstands and into conversations, because truth never goes out of style. So if you remember reading it back in high school, or passing it along to your children, or maybe just watching Gregory Peck's iconic performance in the film, this story has likely touched your life too. We invite you to share your memories. What did this book mean to you? Do you remember the first time you read it? Who was your Atticus Finch? Thank you for walking with us down this literary memory lane. If you found value in this tribute, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell for more heartfelt journeys through time. Because some stories never grow old. they grow deeper with age.